Alright, today we're going to start by discussing...
Hello?
Yeah.
What month is this?
I don't know, April?
That's right, April.
And when was the last time we did a show?
March?
March.
March?
He thinks it was in March.
I don't know, February then.
Try September.
September?
September!
Well, that's a long time.
You think?
So what the hell happened?
Well, I found myself lost in the internet world of celebrity gossip, churning out story after story of frivolous garbage to keep the masses anesthetized to the real problems facing the world and helping diminish the human soul bit by bit.
So what really happened?
A secret mission that involved space travel to the center of the galaxy. There we met an omnipotent being who said he needed my spaceship to help bring peace to the universe. I asked, what would God need with a starship? And basically saved all your lives. We lost a lot of good men out there.
But you came back in one piece. That's what counts.
That's right, not everybody comes back.
Yes, you always wonder if you're going to come back. Some filmmakers can't even make a comeback once they slump.
Sorry about the bad segue, we're a little rusty.
We're back!
Why, is that shocking?
Considering we've never followed through with anything in our lives, yes.
So what filmmakers have had comebacks?
I'd like to quote the great Robert Altman, who when asked that very question said,
I never went away.
so you've heard that one.
No, I've been on the phone for the past 7 months waiting for one of you bleeping holes to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your phone bill, man.
Altman had released several films in the 80s, but they never had the critical or commercial success like his films of the 70s. So in 1992, when The Player was released to critical and commercial success, everyone felt that Altman had made a comeback.
So the phrase comeback usually has to do more with being profitable again.
It could fall under critical success, but it could also be considered a return to form.
Has someone been studying?
Yeah, I got a gift card to Borders. I think Scorsese recently did a return to form.
That's making The Departed after the crap that was Gangs of New York and The Aviator.
Hey, I like those films.
And my point has been proven.
Aviator and Gangs debate aside, a lot of people felt that Scorsese had made a comeback with The Departed.
Do you think it has anything to do with expectations?
I expect someone to pay this phone bill.
And that's the problem with expectations.
They aren't always met.
But filmmakers like to try new things, stretch themselves.
Why?
Otherwise it can get boring.
It doesn't seem to bore Michael Bay.
No, it bores the audience.
Transformers was deeper than one sees at first glance, particularly in the way that Optimus Prime's emotional state transformed through the course of the film.
And from critical analysis to cinematic illusions in less than 3 seconds.
What?
Alright, so name a couple directors who've made comebacks.
Steven Soderbergh, John Frankenheimer, Clint Eastwood, Ridley Scott, and
How about David Cronenberg?
Alright, that's a fascinating choice.
What about filmmakers ripe for a comeback?
William Friedkin?
why? I mean, really, why?
He'd been out of the game for a long time. Bug was really a step back to form.
Bug was an extremely underrated and mismarketed film in 2007, a real cinematic comeback for William Friedkin, if not a financial success.
James Ivory?
Hey!
Whoa!
Good one.
Ivory had an excellent run with Howard's End, Room with a View, Remains of the Day, but lately he's been on a commercial and critical slump.
Do you know who's piping hot and ready to blow our minds?
Sock it to us.
Rob bleeping Reiner.
Huh. That's a choice.
A very personal choice.
That sucks.
What do you mean? He gave a Spinal Tap? When Harry Met Sally? A Few Good Men?
And most recently, The Bucket List.
He's experimenting, stretching his artistic limits.
I don't think homogeny counts.
Yeah, it does if you usually make milk toast.
Quick vote, Rob Reiner, primed for a comeback?
Aye,
Opposed?
Nay.
The nays have it.
but
Quick recap.
The term comeback can be looked at in a variety of ways. There's the return to commercial success, resulting in a large audience and, of course, profit. There's the return to critical success, which may not be as profitable but could lead to many awards, often proving just as valuable. Then there's the return to form, which often pleases critics and audiences alike.
Some filmmakers who made a comeback include Steven Soderbergh, who made a string of critical and commercial flops following Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven ended a string of dreadful to mediocre films for him. And David Cronenberg's History of Violence pulled him out of the MIA category and into a new era of filmmaking.
Now, it's important to remember that these filmmakers never really went away. Clint Eastwood's White Hunter, Black Heart, David Cronenberg's Spider, and especially Steven Soderbergh's Schizopolis helped these filmmakers evolve and find the voice that would make them popular to both critics and audiences again. So to quote some person who I'm sure said it a lot more eloquently, we can learn more from our failures than we can from our successes.
Woohoo, Rob Reiner! Learning up a storm! I'm rooting for you, baby!
Now that Film Geek Primer's back, we've decided to expand a little bit. Every day we'll be adding new articles, specialized columns, reviews, as well as new video segments and a few new geeks. So check back to Film Geek Primer every day at filmgeekprimer.com.